Hi girls, this is Miss Paige here. Happy Monday. Today is June 1st. This video here will cover lessons from June 1st all the way to June 5th. So if you need to refer back to a YouTube video or a little bit more information about this week's packet, then this will be the video that you can use. So our learning target for this week is I can use text features to help me gather key details. Okay, so this week you'll be reading two short writing pieces. The first one you're going to be reading on Monday and Tuesday is called Incredible Places to Stay. And then the story that you'll be reading on or the writing piece you'll be reading on Wednesday and Thursday is called Awesome Ants. So make sure you read those and then you answer the question that's on there. Okay, the question on there will be to identify two text features and tell how they help you gather the key details. Okay, and this video will help you do that. And then on Friday, you're going to look at both stories and compare them. Okay, so I will need to give you some examples and some more information about the text features that you'll see in your stories, and look and help how they help you gather the key details. Okay, so an example of a text feature that you will see is a title. And a title quickly tells the reader what information they will learn about. Okay, so you can see an example there, and the title of the book or the writing piece might be Vegetables. Okay, so it's giving you no more information other than that's what the writing piece is going to be about. Okay, so how does this help me gather key ideas? The title helps you gather key ideas as it directs toward what the written text will be about. It guides you toward collecting accurate key details. Okay, so from the title, you can start to gather key ideas. Okay, if I know the title of the text is Vegetables, then I can look in that specific section, in that specific article to find key ideas about vegetables. Okay. That's how the title can help you. That text feature can help you gather key ideas and key details about vegetables. Table of contents. You will see a table of contents in at least one of the stories for this week, and it shows the different chapters or sections titles and where they're located. Okay, so often you have a table of contents if the writing piece is split up into different sections or if it has different chapters. Okay, and it tells you what page they are located on. So how does this help me gather key ideas? The table of contents help you gather the key ideas as it directs you towards the information you need. It keeps your details and thoughts organized. Okay, so if I'm looking for key ideas on cat on the mat, I'm going to be looking straight at page 10. Okay, the table of contents help me organize my details and organize my thoughts to keep it concise so I can find just the key ideas that I need. Okay, the table of contents keeps us really organized and make sure we're looking in the right section. Okay. Another text feature you will see in your writing piece is a glossary, and that identifies important vocabulary words and gives their definitions. Okay, so we can see example of important vocabulary words here could be apple, bear, dog, egg, frog, and glue, and it gives their definitions. Okay, so how does this help me gather key ideas? The glossary helps you gather key ideas as it defines unknown vocabulary and helps enhance understanding. With a deeper understanding, the key ideas can be understood. Okay, if you are reading something and there's a lot of vocabulary words in there that you do not understand, then you will not be able to locate the key ideas. You will not be able to get any key details from the writing piece because you don't understand it. Okay, but with the help of a glossary, unknown vocabulary words. Now, I'm sure you know the words in the example here, but you may not know some words in your text that you'll be reading this week. And a glossary can really help you understand those unknown vocabulary words, and it gives you their definitions. So then you can really understand the writing piece deeper, and that will help you understand the key ideas, okay? Because as soon as you understand something more, the easier it is for you to pull out the key details in there. Okay, headings are subtitles. They help the reader identify the main idea for that section of the text. Okay, so the overall story or the overall book or the overall writing piece might have been in this example might have been on the ocean. okay? That might have been the title, but the heading here is all about fish, okay? So that the heading just tells you what that small section in the writing piece is about, okay? So this example is all about fish. And this section just tells you all about fish, okay? It doesn't tell you about anything else. And you can really understand what all of these words are going to be about based on your heading or your subtitle. So how does this help me gather key ideas? Headings or subtitles help you gather key ideas as you know where to locate the specific information. You can use the text feature to guide your thinking when creating your response. So if you're searching for key ideas in a writing piece, you can use the headings or subtitles to help you find and locate the information you're looking for. As you read through the whole writing piece, you are gathering lots and lots of information. But then if you're writing a response, you might just use the heading or subtitles to locate the information that you need if you're looking for a very specific response or very specific information. Okay, so this text feature really helps you look at the just the sections that you're needing to, and you can gather key ideas using the support of the heading or the subtitle rather than having to look at the text as a whole. Pictures or captions. They show an important object or idea from the text. Okay, the caption can also show information under a photograph that tells more about the picture. Okay, so there's a picture of Saturn. A little bit more information in the caption is that Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun. Saturn has many rings of rock and ice that orbit the planet. That extra information there is just adding on. It's giving you more than what the text would say. And the photograph or the picture really helps you visualize what the information in the text is saying. So how does this help me gather key ideas? Pictures and captions help you gather key ideas as it visually helps you understand important information from the text, or it gives you additional information about the text. Okay, so the text may not tell you that Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun. The text may not tell you that Saturn has many rings of rock and ice that orbit the planet, but that caption there just gave you that extra information, and you can use that when gathering your key ideas together. The photo or the picture also lets me visualize what Saturn would look like, so I can use that picture to really help me understand and gather key information together about the writing piece. Okay, sidebars. Sidebars are set aside from the main text and expand upon an idea mentioned in the text. Okay, so this text is about bones and more bones. It's about this about the skeleton, and the sidebar in red there gives fun facts about skeleton. Okay, that information, those fun facts, are not in the main text, but the sidebar gives you that extra information. Okay, it gives you those extra details. It's just a little snippet, and you can use those to really help deepen your understanding. So, how does this help me gather key ideas? Sidebars help you gather key ideas as you can use the additional information to add into your response. You can use the information in the sidebar to expand upon the key details you are using. Okay, so you don't have to just use the information in the main text when you're gathering your key ideas. The sidebar is a really good resource. It's an awesome text feature to use when you're gathering your key details and your information because it's extra. Okay, it's on the side there, and it gives you more than what the main text itself offers, and you can use that really to understand and deepen your response. Labeled diagrams allows the reader to see detailed parts of an object from the text. Okay, so you can see in the diagram, and each label really helps me understand what is happening in the diagram. I can see the arm, the heat source, and the liquid in there. Right? So how does this help me gather key ideas? Labeled diagrams help you gather key ideas as they make they make it more understandable. They give the necessary details to make meaning of what is being written in the text. It allows for deeper comprehension. Okay, so this is a science experiment that's set up here, and maybe the writing piece is all about the science experiment, but I can't visualize what it's saying. So this diagram and the labeling of the diagram puts that writing piece in clearer. I can really understand what it's talking about. If the writing piece is talking about how the arm holds up the liquid and the heat source heats up the liquid, maybe that's hard for me to understand, but with this label diagram, it makes it a lot clearer. I can see what the arm is. It looks different than the arm on my body. Okay, so with the label diagram, I can really comprehend, and I can use the details and the ideas in the label diagram in my response when I'm understanding the written piece. Okay, maps. Maps helps the reader locate places in the world that is related to the text. Okay, you'll see maps in your stories for this week. How does this help me gather key details? Maps help you gather key details as they show specific locations. It can allow the reader to make comparisons, and they can refer to the text feature when gathering key ideas about the writing piece as a whole. Okay, so you can make comparisons from country to country if it's identifying more than one country on the map. Um, and you can also really gather more information about locations with the use of the map. It makes the writing piece a lot clearer because you can locate whatever the information is talking about. You can visually see it on the map, and you can use that information in the map when you're talking about the writing piece as a whole. Cutaway. A cutaway is a picture or diagram that shows the part or layers of an object on the inside, okay? So if the writing piece is all about lungs, then this cutaway here shows me the insides of the lungs, okay? It just adds that extra piece of information. The text feature really helps us understand more and helps us get a clearer understanding of what the lungs are actually like. What are they like on the inside? So how does this help me gather key ideas? Cutaways help you gather key ideas as it provides more advanced details. This text feature gives you a deeper look into the image, which can be used as a key detail when responding to the text. Okay, so instead of just showing you what the lungs look like on the outside, a cutaway adds that extra piece of information for you, and it shows you what the lungs look like on the inside also. So when you're gathering your key ideas, you can use that text feature to really develop your response. Okay, so overall, those are some of the text features that you will see this week. Overall, text features just add that extra layer of information to the writing piece. It's important that we don't ignore those text features and that we use them and we really think about their purpose in the text. Okay, they all add extra information that you can use when gathering your key ideas and your key details. Use those in your two-part responses to really advance your response. Don't just use the writing piece, include the extra additional information you are getting in your text features. Okay, that is our focus for this week. I hope you have an awesome week. Remember and refer back to this video if you need. Complete your online learning daily and send snapshots of your packet at the end of the week when it is all completed. I hope you have a wonderful week and I look forward to seeing your response on Friday.